The budget was about 120 million. I think we brought in about 5 million under. It's about 115 million dollars. About half of that was the shooting budget. The other half was a special effects budget.
Oh, hello. I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. How might I serve you?
He's perfect.
You know, it's an expensive movie. The film has to be one of the top 10 grossing films of all time in order to break even. So, you know, not very many films do that. They're only, you know, I say there's less than 10 movies that have actually accomplished that. A lot of the movies that are being made now have to do that. I feel I got probably more of a shot than the other movies that are out there.
There's going to be an enormous return. I think an enormous amount of people going back, because it's not like you see the film and you know the plot.
Yeah, there's no way to know what's going to happen. You know, we're never going to beat Titanic. Nobody can. I don't think that's it.
Can you explain that?
Nobody can. It's one of those things. It just happens. It's like what Star Wars did when it first did it. It defies reality. You just never know on these things. I did More American Graffiti. Made 10 cents.
Really?
Just failed miserably.
Really?
You can do it. You can destroy these things. You know, it is possible. It's going to open on maybe 3,500, maybe 4,000 at the most.
Only 35.
What do you mean only? I thought it used to be 2,000 was a big deal.
Godzilla was like in 7,000 screens.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the big number now. And everybody expected us to go out on 10,000 screens. I mean, everybody said, "You're going on 10,000 screens, aren't you?" I said, "No." I said, we want to be in quality theaters. We want to have a quality presentation. I want people to see this in good conditions. I'm not interested in you know, just throwing it out there.
There's a lot of mad people round about Star Wars too. Really frighteningly strange, freaky people. I'm starting to smell them coming up every now and again now. Starting to get a bit worrying, hanging around the stage door and stuff. Whew. I mean, I don't want to upset anybody, but, you know, there's something a bit strange, some of them. Not quite all there. May the Force be with you. People actually say that to me, for real. And I'm supposed to, I don't know what I'm meant to do. May the Force be with you, Ewan. Like, don't be ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Star Wars Mania is at a fever pitch.
Well, you have just 14 days to go.
Star Wars.
Phantom ticket buyers are giving new hope.
And the force of their interest proved to be a circuit breaker.
The movie's not even out yet, but you can play with the toys.
Good morning, Russ. Good morning, Jane.
Brand new batch of Star Wars toys blasted into stores at the stroke of midnight.
May the sales force be with you. Like a Death Star under attack.
I haven't seen anything like this since the Furby.
This is the beginning of Star Wars Mania, and it looks like it's a force to be reckoned with.
Take a look at the madness at the FAO Schwartz toy store in New York City.
I collect the figures, I sell the figures. If you want anything, I can hook you up with figures or something.
So Darth Maul's got the double-sided saber, and every time you hit it, it lights up, just like in the movie. All right.
Look at our Yoda desk from Lego. Thank you, Lego.
That's amazing.
Isn't that disgusting?
I estimate it could be as high as $7 billion in activity.
I haven't seen anything like this since David Blaine buried himself live on the Upper West Side.
She knows how to dress for the occasion. Jennifer Briggs of North Carolina has legally changed her name to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And we are taking you to the coolest little city smack in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard.
They were a scrappy band of 5 ordinary guys.
I've come all the way from Australia and lining up here for 1,000 hours.
I'm here from London.
We're from Switzerland. Came here from Poland.
Andrew down the Star Wars line.
It's like a historical event for this generation.
Apollo here was offered $1,500 for his single ticket and his place in line, but he figures that with 550 hours in line, that's only about $3 an hour, so it's not worth it.
Milosevic says he'll withdraw from Kosovo in exchange for 4 Star Wars tickets.
13 days to go, and it's organizer Steve Cody's lucky day as we hook him up with the man himself, director George Lucas.
Hello.
Like after the trilogy is over, what other projects do you have in mind to work on?
Some practical jokers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, deciding to remodel a campus dorm in honor of Star Wars. See how it looks a little bit like R2-D2?
If you can't wait for the new Star Wars, you don't have to. Here it is.
What's the best part
of having the cast to play Obi-Wan Kenobi?
The idea of being in it in the first place, you know, and then to be on set in Jedi gear and with R2-D2 and stuff. I mean, every day there was a Star Wars moment where you went, bloody hell, you said to yourself, I'm in Star Wars.
So I get these 6 pages and I'm reading them and go, Mace Windu. Oh man, he's a Jedi. He's talking to Yoda. Okay, all right. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I get to say the line. And I had Leonard, my assistant, with me, and Leonard goes, what line? I said, the line, man. I got the line.
You gotta do the line.
I got the line. And he's like, yeah. We're going, like, hey. And I stood in the mirror, may the force be with you.
It was really bizarre because the costumes they made really easy to get in and out of, but the hair, you know, those big hair things, it was, you know, they wove it into your hair so you couldn't take it off. So you'd have to go to the bathroom and you could get, you know, out of your clothes really easily. So I was, you know, sitting in my underwear, I'd go to the bathroom and I'd have this huge headpiece on, I'd be sitting there like holding it going, making sure it didn't get involved, you know.
We walked down there and then there was R2-D2 and I was screaming. I realized I'd go, ah! Like that because it was R2-D2. I mean, it was like meeting the Queen or something.
That guy scared the, you know what, out of me.
I know,
that
he's
Darth
scary,
Maul,
and his name's Ray Parks, and he's a I was going to say a Jedi Master. He's a martial arts expert, and he's fantastic. But he talks like that.
He does?
He says, hello, Liam, good morning.
Well, you mind if I just take a drink before I go on to the next question? I am drinking with a straw that's up your rear end.
Hi, George Lucas-san! Nice to meet you! Let's try it!
Okay.
Oh! Nice! Just the size! これで北風小僧のって歌うんです。お、ナイス！ジャストサイズですよ。お、これ可愛い、キュートキュート。
If you lived here, you'd be in heaven by now. Hi, I'm Chris Conley, and welcome to Skywalker Ranch.
Oh my God, I'm going out of my mind, you guys. I can't believe I'm getting to see The Phantom Menace here.
The Phantom Menace opens at midnight.
Place in the Star Wars line. People started lining up over a month ago.
All right, get out your lightsabers.
You just may have noticed that Star Wars, the latest episode, opens nationally at midnight tonight.
The hype surrounding this movie has been overwhelming. Now the question is, will it deliver?
They're about to open the doors here in just a few minutes, and people are revved up.
Some 2.2 million Americans
minutes to go. 53 minutes and counting until The Phantom Menace is finally here.
Not even the rain could keep die-hard Star Wars fans from attending a midnight screening there.
Star Wars The Phantom Menace opens today.
To a throng of Star Wars fans.
Steve, we're here outside Vance Chinese Theater, and people are revved up.
Star Wars! We're gonna see Star Wars! Some 2.2 million Americans from New York to LA are expected to skip work today just to be among the first viewers of the new Star Wars prequel.
Employers in this country could lose up to $300 million today in absenteeism costs.
It's only been open a few hours, and already it's #1 at the box office.
A couple in Boise, Idaho decided to tie the knot in Star Wars style. Dressed as Princess Leia and Han Solo, Jim and Don McKeith exchanged vows yesterday at a theater showing the movie.
It's like 1977. I haven't felt this since 1977.
Episode 2, man. Episode 2, guys. Episode 2. All right. It's just beginning, man. It's just an ending.
This is awesome.
When is the next film?
The next film, unfortunately, is in 3 years. I wish it were 4.
And the next one's only 1,100 days away.
You know, just like one time's not enough, definitely, and I can't wait for the next one.
I have not started on 2 as of yet, although I'm thinking about it, and George keeps dropping little gems into my ear about this character and that character, but it's a little too early.
We're starting work on episode 2 now. George is actually writing the second episode. We'll actually start shooting in 17 months. I start shooting in April of 2000. We'll start shooting in Europe. We have another 4 or 5 weeks to shoot in Tunisia and 4 or 5 weeks in Italy to shoot, and then we'll move to Australia and finish mid-2000, and then we'll be in post-production for 2 years, and the film will be out basically middle of May of the year 2002. And somewhere around 2001, we'll start on episode 3, prepping it and designing it. And then the process just is never ending.